Hi guys, welcome to the Football Arena podcast. I'm Ope and
I'm James. In this podcast, we're going to be talking everything football from all over the world. Football events, football transfers, injuries, players. It's just going to be us giving our opinions and sharing our opinions about football with you guys. Football is a global sport. It's what we love to do. And yeah, just everyone give their opinion in the comment section. Feel free, say your piece, banter the clubs, trash the clubs you don't like, trash the players you don't like. It's all allowed anyways. It's part of the sport, so that's what we plan to give you guys. And yeah,
so we're just each gonna say 5 things about ourselves so you can kind of get to know us better. So my full name is Opeyemi, but you can call me Ope.
my name is James Junior. Or you can call me Junior or 20. Yeah.
I support Liverpool Football Club. We're the best in the world, best club. Nobody comes close. Okay.
So guys, Uh, I'm kind of like a football ashewo here. I support Madrid and I support Chelsea. Chelsea is like my English team. Madrid is my Spanish team. If any of them is not doing me good, I just tend to
Shift.
shift to the other one. But if both of them are bad, I'm sorry guys.
You support Liverpool then?
Nah, never, never.
Okay.
If any of them are bad, I support Imba United. Check them out.
I'm Nigerian.
Yeah, I'm Nigerian as well, guys. And fun fact, yeah. Me and Ope, but we've gone to the same secondary school in Nigeria. We've been there for 6 years, and after that, came to this country different times, but been in this country for about what,
Four.
4 years now together.
Yeah.
So we've known each other for
Since
about
he was a child, since he was like this, I've known
about
him.
about 10 years now. So we've known each other. So you know what, yeah, pretty good duo. And like Ope is that one girl that I've seen like. Guys, she's proper into football, She loves the sport. So yeah, it's good.
That's thing number what? Is that number 3 or number 4?
That's free. Free.
Okay, and then
Guys, I play football. So yeah, that's one thing you can know. I play football. Right now I play in grassroots. So yeah, I play grassroots football now. Just Sunday league, Saturday league here and there. But yeah, I play football.
I play football as well, right back.
Nah,
I play
nah, guys.
Okay, let me actually be truthful here. I used to play football like right back. Like my career was going so well. But then I just stopped. I actually love to watch football, but to play, oh my gosh, I was actually so bad. They used to like dribble me. It was so bad. I was so embarrassed. So I now went to start playing basketball. I love basketball, playing basketball. But like when it comes to watching the sport, I love football, watching football, talking about football. So yeah. Then one last thing.
One
Um
last fun fact about me. What's it to know about me, guys? One thing you should know about
why are
me.
you asking them?
Okay, guys. Yeah. One thing you can know about me, yeah. I'm
Actually, say one personality trait about you. Like, how would you like somebody to describe you? How do you think someone would describe you? Just one word.
funny.
I think I'm actually very funny as well. But yeah, some people might argue, but I'm sure I'm so funny. Okay, only the real ones know. So yes, that's about it. So guys, so we watched the FA Cup final today, and it was
Yeah,
crazy. It was
it
crazy. Like at the beginning, yeah. Obviously, everybody was saying like City, 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 but like James was so confident in Palace. So
like obviously like Man City, they're not the Man City we used to know before. Like the what do you say? What would you call it? The golden era of Man City is gone.
yeah.
And coming into this game, Crystal Palace has been like on some hot form. Like I always said it, like 3 players watching out for this game. Like obviously it's a team effort. It was a good game played by Palace all round. Like give all the players their props. But before the game started, I told her like 3 players here. It was Munoz, Mateta, and Eze. These 3 guys, that strategy when the ball is cleared from the defense to Mateta, good hold up play, releases the ball to Munoz on the flanks, and Munoz, always delivering a good cross. And obviously, who else is there? Mr. Eze. Like I was so confident, but obviously scoring early in the game
Yeah, I really
and
helped them, you
judging
know.
like the last game between Crystal Palace and Man City, when Crystal Palace was leading the game 2-0 early in the game, and then Man City came from from behind to win the game. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of a bit worried that like this might happen here, but so fine now. It's a different mentality.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming in strong. They're coming in prepared. Like I was so gassed. Like today, I gave Crystal Palace all my support, guys. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
I was so proud. Like they did me well.
Mm-hmm.
Did me well.
And even though obviously the captain got injured and everything, it still did not affect them. You know, they still did well. Even there were like actually so many things, not so many, but like some things that were like controversies and stuff. Like the handball from Dean Anderson. But like let's actually talk about Dean Anderson. He did so well. He made some saves, obviously, and then like before the game, he was like talking big about himself, and that's one thing. Like people have different ideas about it, but like you want to talk big so that like you give yourself that kind of confidence as
Yeah,
well.
give
So
us some
yeah.
moral confidence. But guys, what do you think? Like I'm sure you guys saw what he did in the game, like earlier in the game, like because we were sitting here watching and debating, like.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look back at it, I feel like that might have been a red card offense, guys, because like he handled the
Yeah.
ball
Mm-hmm.
outside, like that was I don't know, like you guys, like
It was
yeah,
so
and obviously
obvious.
VAR judged the ball. I don't know what to say, like
They said that
yes,
because he did not obstruct a direct goal scoring opportunity. I don't know, it was crazy, but that's what they said. But
yeah, guys,
anyway.
with
And
the
even
rules going
like
on in football now, everything's
Mhm.
crazy.
Even he saved this guy's penalty, Mamushi's penalty, and then after what was that he was saying? He was like, if Haaland had taken it, he might
Oh
not have
yeah,
known what side to go. But then
yeah. At the
because
end of the
Mamush,
game, at the
yeah,
end of the game, yeah,
yeah,
he
because
said, like he was sure Haaland was gonna take the penalty, and if Haaland was gonna take the penalty,
yeah,
he wasn't sure which way to go. But when he saw Mamush come up, he was like very confident with himself, like, okay, yeah, I know where this is going.
mm-hmm.
And obviously, you could tell with the way he saved that shot one hand, that was a very fantastic save
Yeah,
in the final.
very, very, very nice
Redeemed
save,
himself.
very good save.
Very good team performance, very solid, individual performance from Dean Henderson in between the sticks. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
What's
like
like,
that's very good. It's good to see a different team winning this kind of competitions,
mm-hmm.
taking down Man City. Like, it's such a good confidence. And now you see players like that. Like, imagine like they're competing in Europe next season. Like, that's such a big thing for the club, for people around that side of London, people supporting them. So yeah, props to Crystal Palace and their supporters.
You were
Did well
saying
today.
before that like now you feel like Eze will enter like Ballon d'Or conversations.
Yeah, I mean, like, Ballon d'Or is like an individual award. It's not a team
Yeah,
award. It's,
yeah.
it's good players. Like,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, people will argue that he won't be there.
Because of Christopher
Ah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
because of being,
Yeah,
Crystal Palace. They're not even like in the, Europe competition
yeah.
spaces. But now they're competing in Europe.
They've
But
actually been doing well
But
this
like,
season.
I feel Ballon d'Or is more about personal,
Mm-hmm.
individual, like what you do. It doesn't have to be goals, it doesn't have to be statistics, like, but what you do for your team, turning up, being there, consistency,
Yeah,
and I feel
exactly.
like Eze gives that. Like everyone knows,
Yeah.
like Eze is a bowler. Do you
Mm-hmm.
get like Crystal Palace is like, like he deserves to be at the top, playing for one of like the
The
best
top
clubs
teams,
around
yeah.
Europe. So hopefully, like, it might be a
And that's
situation.
not saying that Crystal Palace is not a
She's
good
yeah,
team.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
they're a good
Obviously,
team, but
obviously,
like,
yeah. Not
yeah.
undermining Crystal Palace, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we hope to see someone like Eze playing for like the Chelseas, the Madrids, the Barcelonas.
Mm-hmm.
To
Exactly.
explore his full potential, to see him doing great, doing big, going well. Because I mean, that's every footballer's dream. So can't wait to see what they have to offer
Yeah.
going even into the last two games of the Premier League. And yeah, so good season for Crystal Palace, in my opinion.
So
They did
like
very good.
generally, yeah, I'm talking
Yeah,
all leagues, like every league.
yeah.
What's one player that's like really impressed this season? Like it doesn't matter what club that player is from, but to you personally, the person doesn't have to be from your club.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go first.
Okay.
Salah. I know I said the person doesn't have to be from your club, but like, come on, he's already older. Even before he signed his contract, yeah, they were saying that he's old. I don't give him this,
But I
don't give
mean,
him that.
most ballers are like they do all this when they're old. Like it's Salah.
It's not no, it's not. Come on now, it's not Moise. Don't do
Like
that. You cannot
most ballers
on the
are
level that Salah is on.
like it's mostly at their prime. Like
This is not
then they're doing like things like this.
not like
But
this, not like that age. He's what, like 32,
I mean,
31.
Salah is Salah. Like this is what you expect from
But he said
Salah.
most bowlers, James.
But this is what you expect from Salah.
Why do you not say most bowlers? Why do you say most bowlers?
Okay, but most players like at that age, 32, 30, 33, like
mention another person.
that's when they're like at their prime.
What
age did Benzema win his Ballon d'Or?
Mention another person.
What age did Benzema win his Ballon d'Or?
Apart from Benzema, mention 5.
What age was like, okay, obviously we can't use the likes of Ronaldo and Messi because they were really popping. But like we can call the likes of De Bruyne when De Bruyne was, you know, racking it up in the Prem. What age was he? Was in his late 20s, 30s as well, doing all this. Am I lying?
Yes, you're lying. Anyway, guys, Salah has been so good. Like people were doubting him, but Salah,
but I feel like
he's so consistent as well. Honestly, he's so consistent. He's so good, and I'm sure the best is yet to come. You feel like
I feel like Salah, yeah, obviously Salah does his thing.
Why are you trying to downplay his achievements?
You listen to me. I'm not trying to downplay Salah because it's like saying you're saying like who's one player that's impressed you, and you're saying Ronaldo. Ronaldo can't be impressing you because he is Salah. That's what you expect from Salah. If a player is impressing you, this is what you expect. Like going into the season, if Salah didn't do this, you'll be so shocked.
He has even done like more than what we expected him to do.
Yeah, exactly,
and like he did not even drop down, you know. But you know what? That's the point.
That's this Salah going every season.
This is why I said that you can have your own pick. So if it's not Salah, that's fine. Okay, you don't have to come for me. Salah is my opinion.
Don't say that. Okay. I'm not like that. Okay. Don't say that. I'm not coming for you. But I feel like if we're to give this kind of like, you know, it's like imagine it was an award now, and they will like give a player that's, you know, maybe, you know, impressed you by far this season. It's like saying you're giving it to Salah. Come on, that's a downgrade to Salah. You won't feel happy about that.
How do you know you won't feel happy?
Because he's more Salah. He done that last season. He's been there.
I don't think so, though.
Haaland just, you know, obviously Haaland went by him a couple goals. How many golden boots has Salah has?
Okay, now wait. You know the level that Haaland was on like last season, like and the season before. You know people would have been like, "Oh, Haaland will be this, Haaland will be that," but then he did not perform that much this season.
Yeah, he didn't do more this season.
Exactly. So what are you now saying?
But Salah has been consistent before this season.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter still for him to retain that consistency. Do you understand?
But that's Salah. That's what you expect. You give someone like a young person their, you know, their props. Like if I was gonna say someone, I could say someone like Gravenberch. Like I did not.
Is that your person? Is that your own person that you're picking?
I have a lot. There's a lot. One.
But yeah, like while James is thinking, Gravenberch as well. Oh my gosh, he has been so good this season for Prem. He got nominated for best young player of the season and best player of the season. How amazing! Honestly, crazy. He has shocked everybody, even me. Okay, I'm not going to say I didn't believe in him, but it was like because I feel like when he first came to the club, he wasn't playing with that much confidence because you know at his former club he did not get that much game time. You know, he was like on and off, and because of injuries as well. So when he came to Liverpool newly, he wasn't even getting that much game time. But when he did get game time, do you know your player now?
Yeah, I do.
When he did get game time, you know, he was like wobbly on the ball, not confident. But now this season, it was like I don't even know what Slot said to him, but he showed up. Like no, he actually showed up. He did so well. He has been so good. Top player. I cannot even like he has been so good this season. So that's another person. But me, Salah, because of his consistency, he's just so good. And I'm not buying the whole he's Salah blah blah blah. No, I feel like he's so good. He has even impressed much more this season. But like and his age as well, you know. And then even with the whole contract situation, he did not let that.
Can I call you short? What's wrong with Salah's age?
Did I say there's anything wrong with his age?
No, but you're saying like even with his age.
That's what I was saying before. Like
you're saying it like he's 40 years.
I did not say he's 40.
Players do crazy things at the age of 33, like in a footballer's world.
You know, you are starting this conversation again from the
beginning. In a footballer's world, 33 is nothing. Like it's not old.
It's not nothing, no.
It's not old.
What age did Michael Richards retire?
Who?
What age did Michael Richards?
Michael Richards retired because he couldn't play football anymore, and he had injuries.
How do you know?
That's why he retired. Yeah, I mean you can check his age.
What age?
I don't know.
That's probably the age where some players retire, you know.
So players that retire at that age is, you know, it's never about potential. It's more about injuries and like terrible management.
But that's the thing with Salah. How many times can you count how many times he has gotten injured like in his whole life?
Who?
Salah.
So if I said if I say there
Yeah.
that a player like I'm very impressed with,
Mm.
yeah, it's probably like, let me see, who can I use? Let's just say, Ronaldo doing his thing in Saudi.
Mm.
If I said that Ronaldo was a player I'm impressed with just because he's 38 and still doing what he's doing,
Yeah, that's
do
your
you feel
choice
like that's
then.
a? It's not about my choice, but it's
Okay.
not like a
It's
valid
good
point because
because
like that's what
what
you
is not a
expect. Like
valid point.
if Ronaldo didn't do that,
Mm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be so like you'll be so like, oh my days, is this like this can't be
But you
Ronaldo?
won't be
But
though
if you
because
look at a player like Gravenberch, yeah,
yeah,
if he didn't do what he was doing this season,
nobody will be surprised. I know what you're saying.
nobody's going to be surprised. Like they'll just look at it like, okay, it's Gravenberch, like okay, next season,
Yeah,
but
he will like
obviously like he's putting in bits of good performance, but
yeah.
you look at him, but you see what he did this season, being nominated best young player,
Yeah.
best player in the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
That will make you know like he has balled. This is the Premier League, the toughest league in the world.
Mm.
He has balled. I think Salah's tally of last season and the tally of this season. Obviously, he broke records this season, but when it comes to like goals and assists, I'm not so sure if he did higher than last season or yeah, I don't know which one is higher, maybe last season or this one. But if you look at the last 5, 4 seasons, Salah has been there in
Mm.
those conversations.
Mm.
So it's what we already expected going into this season. Like,
Mm.
who's one dangerous player going to look at? Salah. But no one would have said Gravenberch.
Mm.
No one. So that's the kind of players that
So are you
are meant
picking
to put
Gravenberg
into the
now?
limelight.
Are
But
you going to
now,
pick
one
him?
player I was going to pick was Asensio in Madrid. I feel like
Okay.
he really, playing for Madrid, like he didn't even start the season. He
Yeah.
had to come in, filling the big shoes in the defense, and just took that spot. I feel
Yeah.
like when the players are on injury come back, it's gonna be tough for them because he has shown like he's a real dog in the defense. Like he really wants it. He's hungry. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can see his passion. Just making blocks, making tackles. You can tell, like yeah, like he really has the passion for just not just playing football for defending. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of pressure. I'm playing for Madrid as well. He played a lot of big games. He had to step in a lot of big games as well.
Mm.
Like yeah, I was, there's some games like I'm like, oh, like I'm not sure that Asensio can handle all this,
Yeah,
but
but he did.
he really did his thing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I want player. But props to Gravenberch. Like
Mm-hmm.
I really liked watching
Mm-hmm.
Gravenberch play this season.
And not
So
even only all these players, there are like so many more,
yeah, so
But
many young
we were saying
players.
one, but like so many players who like turned up this season.
Yeah.
So many players. And even Chris Wood.
Oh yeah,
Chris
that's a player
Wood.
you could give.
Chris
Yeah,
Wood,
Chris
yeah,
Wood.
this season, Chris
Like
Wood. I was just like, what's
oh
actually
yeah, like
happening? And not even, obviously we talk about players so much, but we don't mention managers. Some managers have like they've shocked us the way they've
yeah.
managed the team, the way they've gone further than what we
Well, yeah, what
expected.
was expected? Like
So yeah, so many people like Slots, Nuno, but like managers like that too, they deserve the credit as well. But like yeah, what else do we do?
yeah, I feel yeah, Wolves coach too. He deserves.
Mm-hmm,
Came
mm-hmm.
in like
Yeah,
mid-season. Wolves
yeah.
were in a bad place, and he's even nominated for manager of the season.
Cup, the finals are upcoming.
Yeah, but and yeah, what do you think about like upcoming finals? We have championship playoffs.
Yeah.
We have the National League coming on this Sunday, but I doubt you watch that anyway. So yeah, but we have
Yeah.
we have the championship playoffs. We have
Yeah.
the Europa League next week Wednesday.
Mm.
We have the Champions
Champs,
League. We have the
then
conference. No,
conference.
conference
Yeah.
league first
No,
on the
no,
twenty eighth.
conference is last.
No,
Is
conference on
Europa
the
then
20th. No,
champs?
Europa, then Conference League, then Champions League.
Champs is not last though. Europa is last. Conference is last.
The Champions League is on the 31st, right?
Is Champions League last?
Yeah. That's the biggest game. Who plays Champions League and then plays about Conference League? Who's gonna watch the Conference League after the Champions League? But you need to get your football
If I
facts
check this
facts in.
thing,
You didn't check.
I ch-
You didn't
should I
check.
stand up? Don't vex me.
Probably checked it
I
on.
don't vex you. Should I
Probably
stand up?
probably checked it on. I don't know. Alibaba
Listen, have you
website.
checked it? Are you checking it? Don't stand up.
Sorry guys. But yeah, it's on the 31st. I'm very sure about that. 100% sure. It's 31st.
It's not on my life score. Anyway,
So yes, on the 31st.
yeah.
Why are you laughing?
But like yeah, so PSG Inter, you were saying Inter.
Yeah, yeah.
Inter.
I'm rooting for Inter.
Yeah, I feel like nobody actually, not like nobody rated them, but nobody expected them to like, Anyway, like let me speak for
I
myself.
mean, they've
Actually,
been,
I did not
yeah,
expect them,
yeah.
but like they were like coming and then coming and then coming and then it was like, oh wow, they're in the finals now.
And
But
they've been
like,
putting in solid
mm-hmm,
performances. They've been strong. They've been very competitive. They've always shown that great. Like you could tell, with their match against Barcelona, like I just had that feeling, like even at the last minute, like
yeah,
like Inter was still going to do something. Like I just knew, like they weren't going to give up that easily. So yeah, for the finals, I'm backing Inter Milan for the Champions League finals for sure,
I'm backing
for sure.
PSG.
Why do you want PSG to
Like
win?
because it's a thing of pride
Mm.
actually. Because I feel like I don't laugh. Oh. I feel like since why are you already laughing? I feel
Why do
like
you say no
obviously they
now?
knocked us out, yeah.
Yeah,
So I feel like they have to like if they knocked us out, then they must win it because that shows that like we're actually good.
but that's not football.
I know, but like everybody has like different ways they think. Right?
So if Chelsea beat Liverpool and Wolves beat Chelsea, the Wolves is a better
That's
team than
not that's
Liverpool.
not what I'm saying. You don't understand what I'm saying.
But that's what you're saying now. So
That's not what
why
I'm
so why
saying.
can't why should PSG beat Liverpool and still win the and like still have to be the one to win the Champions League? Like, I mean, I can get that it's going to piss you off
Like
because
if
if
they
if if
so okay, why
yeah
should they why should they make me
yeah like
angry, but it should not make me like happy?
no like but like what's that reason for you to want them to win? Yeah, yeah, because I was
Anyway,
pissed as well when Arsenal, beat
of course
Madrid and
I was like angry
I
like
couldn't beat
after,
I couldn't beat
but
PSG
like
because like
now
why
against these guys, I feel like
so
PSG is going to win.
the
But
Conference
let's see
League, the
though.
Conference League finals, Chelsea and Real
They'll
Betis, like
beat Chelsea. Anthony,
now
Anthony.
right now you're speaking from a place of hate. Speak
I'm,
speak
I'm so
real.
I actually like Chelsea, like, but because of obviously because of James. But
So
like,
what you're supporting Real Betis?
yes, now of course, guys for
Mm,
life, green and white for life. That's the address, Abby.
yeah,
Green and white, it's green and white for life. I'm just joking. I like Chelsea. Like Chelsea is my team. Like I like Chelsea.
Chelsea is not your team,
Chelsea
okay?
is not my team, but like I'm going for Chelsea. Let's see what they can do.
But
Even though they've
anyways,
not been so good this season,
y'all know
but
I'm
like
supporting Chelsea all the way. I feel like it's gonna be a close game, but I feel like we're gonna have it in the bag. We're supposed to have it in the bag,
James is
anyways.
a fake Chelsea fan.
What do you mean fake?
But let's move on.
We'll have it in the
Um,
bag. Up the Blues.
what's the next?
So,
What's the next game? Man City,
nah. What do
Man
you mean, Man
City's
City?
Man U Spurs. Sorry,
Man United and
Man U
Tottenham.
Spurs.
That's the
That
game
game is a
everyone
game
is.
I want to watch. Honestly, I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to that game. Oh my gosh, I want to laugh. Someone was like, "May the
yeah,
best loser win."
yeah. That was me that
It
told
wasn't
you.
you. I told you, it wasn't
It
you.
was me that told
It
you on the
wasn't
phone
you. I'm
call. Oh
telling you.
my god. It
See,
was me
see,
that told you on the
see,
phone
see. The
call.
person texted me. See, you didn't
Nah, I told
see,
you this
see.
on the phone
No,
call.
the person it was not you. James said that. Oh, because like it's
Oh,
very
this
funny.
girl.
See, if
She
something
never gives me
funny,
my props.
if
Oh
something
my
funny,
god.
if I remember something funny, yeah, James always wants to be the one that said it because he thinks, oh, he's so funny. So every funny thing I hear in my life, he has to be the one that told me. I have other funny friends as well. He's
Nah,
not the only
nah,
person.
yeah.
But like guys, honestly, James is very funny. That's like one thing. Like he's not a good listener, but like when it comes to like being funny, James is very funny. There
What do
are
you mean?
other bad characters that he has, but like but he's very
Oh
fun.
my
No, like
god.
sometimes I laugh and when you laugh and then you remember the joke like a few days after and you still laugh again. Like I want to say some of his jokes, but I feel like it won't be funny to you guys, so I won't say it. But he's actually very funny.
Yeah,
Like
she
I'm
doesn't know
telling
how
you.
to come through with the presentation. But yeah,
What are you saying?
there's no bad character. I don't know what she's talking about. There's no bad character. And guys, I'm actually I'm a good listener. You know, don't take you up on that.
Today, yeah, I was saying something. James was having a conversation with our other friend, this or that, and then they were talking, and then like when they, how you don't want to interrupt, but you wait for them to pause, so they now paused and now like said something. James looked at me, and then turned back to Desola and continued what he was saying. After like 5 minutes, he now asked me, "Oh, so you were saying?" I said, "Oh, so you heard me, and you said you're a good listener." Anyway, guys, so
That's
basically,
opinion.
this is kind of what you should expect. You know, we were very good friends. Like we, James is so reliable sometimes, but like
Every time.
but
Every
yeah, so
time.
he's a very good friend to me, and
Do
you know,
that.
we football is something that we share in common. Even though I started watching football like very well only a few years ago,
Do you want
but
to tell
like
them like a story of
which
how you
story?
got into football and supporting Liverpool?
Oh
You know,
no,
when
that's
you
for another day. That's such an embarrassing story, but I'll say like another day because we're here, like no rush.
Yeah,
We're gonna try to be consistent with our videos,
yeah,
but
guys.
like yeah. So this is what you should expect. We're gonna talk football, just banter, just something friendly, something nice, something not
Something
too
funny,
extreme,
yeah,
you
not
know.
too extreme.
So yes, I really hope you have enjoyed this episode. This is our introductory. This is our introductory episode, and we hope you enjoyed it. James, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yes, guys, I just want to say, this is just like what you should expect, basically. And, we're just two people, like I said before,
No,
who
what three?
were three people, sorry, like I said before.
No, what two? It was a joke.
Oh my God. What free? There's someone behind the
Oh
camera,
yes, I'm so sorry.
There's someone behind the camera, you guys are missing. But
Yes,
what free,
Desola is behind the camera for
he's
us
camera
today,
shy,
but he
guys.
wants
But
us to
you'll see
pay him.
him, you'll see him one day, guys. Don't worry.
Yes, soon you
You'll
see
see him one day.
him.
Or you want to come to the camera?
Okay, he
You
said
see,
it's
guys, he's
fine.
camera
He's
shy.
really shy,
So you
but
see him one day, but like it's all fun, it's all football, and it's
mm-hmm.
everything football, guys. So expect more fun, expect more football, expect more of our own opinions, and you guys bringing your own opinions, and
Mm-hmm.
you could bash us, we'll
Don't
probably
bash
bash you
us.
guys back,
Don't bash us.
and
Bash James. Don't bash me, please. I'll cry.
yeah. So guys, yeah, follow us, guys. Can I say that?
Yes, yeah. You can please if you're not subscribing at this point, please subscribe to our
Yeah,
YouTube
supposed to
channel
use the
at the
channel.
Football Arena Podcast and
Follow, like, share,
mhm.
hit the bell, hit the
And
notification bell.
yeah, and obviously we're also on Spotify and Apple Podcast, the Football Arena Podcast everywhere, and also on Instagram at the Football Arena Podcast.
Yeah,
You
guys.
cannot miss it, okay? And so yes, that's it, guys.
So
Thank you so
yeah,
much once again,
thank you so much,
and
guys, and see you
peace.
soon.